Natural selection is the process by which traits become more or less common in a population due to consistent effects upon the survival. Although it has nothing to do with this series, I thought I would put that in there. Food for thought. Rhyming Gaijin 2.0.
Hello. There's a third one. I know. Will I ever stop? Yeah, and October. Alright, this one is more serious. This one is. I think this is very important. I mean, technology is great. Japan is known for their technology. I say we as me being in Japan. So we, but not we as in I. I don't make anything. I just buy it. I don't buy everything. I mean, they got HTD, TD, 3Ds with glasses and, So, in Japan, it's all high tech and all that. We all know this. Now, one of the things that I enjoy about Japan are the toilets. They're so high tech. They got buttons and little water fountains and stuff. High tech. And every other way seems unsanitary. When I go back to the States, I'm like looking for the buttons. There's no buttons. And I'm like in there and someone's knocking on the door like, what are you doing in there? And I'm like, I'm looking for the buttons. What buttons? I'm like, there should be buttons on the toilet to make fountains. And then they think I'm like smoking in there. And I don't smoke, so it just backs things up. But, so in Japan, they got toilets with all these buttons. So this one company, I won't name any names because it's not my place to, I just keep it confidential. But this one company, they made this toilet that was supposed to be in sync with your body. I mean, they already have kind of toilets where they have air desensitizers. So if you make a real stinky poop, it makes lots of freshness. And they got buttons to make sounds. So if you make a loud stinky poop, then it makes noise. So it sounds like birds are chirping or something. And so on. They got heated seats and they got, when the water comes out, it has a rhythm. So it could be like, or it could be like, or some techno. But they got all different types of rhythms when the water is coming up out of the toilet. Now, one company, they were like, why don't we take this to the next level? We got the technology. Why don't we make a hand that comes out of the toilet and wipes for you? And everybody thought that was like so good. They said, hey, so that way we wouldn't have to do anything. We would sit down and we could read the newspaper, and when we do our business, a hand will come up and wipe. And they were just like, wow, that. So they told their engineers and their technicians and all these people to get on it, and everybody's writing in schematics and within about 2, 3, 4, 5 months, give or take, they had the first prototype, and they installed it in the company so they can do some product testing. And they were very happy to have made the first one. So no one really wanted to be the person to rain on the parade, So everybody would say it was great, it was wonderful. It's great, it's wonderful. But, there was still some bugs. But nevertheless, they pushed it through. They pushed it out. And it plopped into the society, into the economy, into the general public. And people were picking up these personal toilets. That's what they call them. PTs. And, one family purchased the PTs and put it in their potty place. And, the first week everything went good. Actually, it's not that everything went good. It's because nobody wanted to try it. They just did number ones, and the little baby had the little potty thing over there, so no one really used it. But one day, the dad came home. He had to go. He had to do a number 3. That's a number 2 and a number 1 to go. 3. And he sits on there. He does his business, and he pushes the button. Now they had the options for automatic, but he pushed the button. And this might be a little grotesque for some, so I advise you to cover your ears or stop it now. So here's a chance. All right, you still here? Okay. So he pushed the button, and the hand came out, and shoom. Yes, he was in pain. He was in shock. He was hurt. He was embarrassed. He was violated, humiliated. He was mad. And when he came out, he told his wife. She thought it was funny. Everybody thought it was funny. Everybody laughed. He told his co-workers. They laughed. He told his mom. She laughed. He told his... Yes, he told everybody, and they all laughed at him. And, he didn't like that, because he was seriously humiliated, embarrassed, hurt, bothered, and so on. So, something snapped in his head. Something snapped. So he started to go to different places, different facilities, and switch the hand for a knife. Right? And when this hand would come up, I'm not going to go into it, but hand going up, knife. So after like 10 million people were killed by this altered toilet, they decided to take it off the market. He went to jail, and that's the end of that. So, the moral of this story is, don't let someone else or something else... Oh, I'm messing up here. Let's see. The moral of the story is, scoop your own poop. Scoop your own poop. Or something like that. I'm sorry. I can't tie it all together. You just got to feel that one. Alright? Rhyming.